Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa McKelvey and today we're in the craft room because I need your help. Before we get into the help that I need, I want to settle in for a little chat. I've got my coffee and I've got some trail mix, and I hope that you have a project that you're working on, and let's just kind of settle in and have a little talk. I have so many things that I want to share. Recently, Jeff and I decided to go kayaking, and we took the, it's behind me back here, the picnic in a bag with us. And I had it in a waterproof bag, so it was in the back, and it worked great. It was wonderful. Matter of fact, I even moved it from, it has a little spot on my kayak, so I moved it and put it and used it as a cushion for my back, and it was so nice. But we went kayaking down the Tallapoosa River, and we had a great time. Kayaking is something we really enjoy to do, and we don't do it as much as we would like to, but we took advantage and just took off and went down the river, and we had a blast. And then we stopped for a little bit and put the blanket out and laid on it and just enjoyed a little snack to get us going and keep our energy up, and we just had a great time. But I really did learn something through that little adventure, and that was that I'm always doing like crochet on the go. I mean, I take it everywhere. I even recently took it to a wedding. I had it in my purse. I didn't pull it out or do it. I did a little bit when we first got there. You know, you're just like, sitting and waiting for people to come in and sit down. I did a little bit then, but I put it away for the rest of the time. But I take my crochet everywhere. And I mean, even in church, before it starts, I'll be crocheting in the pew. I mean, if we're watching a movie, Jeff sets me up a little light, and so I can crochet while I'm watching a movie or TV with him. If we're talking, I can crochet. Sitting outside, I can crochet. Going for a road, riding down the road, I can crochet. Most everything else I do, I can crochet. Kayaking and crocheting wasn't so great because it's water and wet, and I wanted to protect the yarn. So it was a lot of fun, but I learned that it really shouldn't take my crochet projects that I'm working on to actually crochet on a kayaking. That doesn't really work. But if I'm being honest, most of the times it does work for me. I mean, I take my crochet everywhere, which, that makes me wonder. One thing I do wonder, like we have a lot of, I call them a lot, some may not, but we have big family events. My husband's family does. And several times a year they all get together. And 4th of July is one of them. And so we went over there for 4th of July, and we had a great time. But I did not pull out my crochet as much as I wanted to, because I got to thinking, I love crochet, and I tend to be, I don't know why, I have theories, but I'm kind of socially awkward. So I hide in my crochet. Like if I'm nervous, or if I'm anxious, I'll crochet. And so for some reason, when I'm around a lot of people that I don't really know, I tend to be very socially awkward. I tend to cling to one person and just stay with them until I feel comfortable. And then when I feel comfortable, obviously, I love to talk. But until then, it takes me a while to warm up. So I purposely, most time we have family events, like at big Thanksgiving and things, I will crochet, because I'll just get my chair, go sit down, and I feel like I'm here, I'm friendly, I'll say hi. But I noticed that at Thanksgiving, people didn't really talk to me, didn't really come over to speak to me, not because they're being ugly, but I'm wondering if crocheting puts up a barrier. It's like looking at someone that's like sitting across from you at the table and they have their cell phone. It's like, there's kind of like a wall goes up, because you think, well, I don't want to interrupt them. Maybe they're reading something important, so I'm wondering if crochet is the same way. And so I didn't take it to this family event for the 4th of July, and I had a great time. And I did walk around with my husband, my little group, and try to talk to people. Tried to show myself friendly, tried to step out a little bit, but I purposely, and I had just gotten a yarn pack in the mail, so of course I brought it out and took pictures of it over there at their house, because they live on the lake, and it was just such a beautiful backdrop. But anyway, so I did try to make sure that I didn't crochet, so that I wasn't checking out, because even if it's not a barrier to others, they may think, well, I don't want to bother her, she's doing something. Gosh, I got it long-winded on this one. I wasn't even going to talk about this. But anyway, so obviously it's on my mind, so I'll go ahead and finish out my thought. But I am curious. Let me know in the comments below if you have ever had to think about where you crochet at, or crocheting with, in family events, or crocheting out in public. Does it hinder your social interaction, or does it help you? Does it bring people over to you to talk about what you're doing? How have you found that? Because I purposely did not crochet at this family event, and I felt like I had more fun. I felt like I was more present. So I think for me, there's a part of me that probably checks out when I crochet in big social gatherings, because I'm using it as a coping mechanism to deal with my anxiety. And I also think it possibly would be something where people, maybe it would put up a wall and they would think, well, I don't want to bother her, she's doing something. So I'm just curious what you think about that. And I didn't even know I was going to talk about that. So obviously it's on my mind and heart, so let's talk about it. So the other thing, okay, so let's talk about what the help I need. I do need your help. I love my channel. I love YouTube. I love learning from it and sharing, and this is a great avenue for me, a great outlet for me. It's been nothing but positive thus far for me on YouTube. And so when I first had a channel, Jeff and I had an idea of interviewing people and sharing their stories. And it was really difficult for us because he works, and so we just always had trouble finding time to go and interview people. And then COVID happened, and so I have kind of stumbled into this absolutely passion about crochet. And so I enjoy, and I don't have a problem kind of saying this is a crochet channel. Though I say that, I do have someone who I'm going to interview very soon. I'm really excited to bring it to you, who grows and cultivates bonsai trees. And I think that will be very interesting. And though it's not crochet, I think I'll still enjoy, I do enjoy telling people stories and sharing their hobbies. And so I'm hoping that even though this is predominantly a crochet channel, that you will enjoy experiencing someone else's hobby while you're crocheting. You can still grab your project and listen, and I will somehow, you better be sure, we'll tie it into crochet or yarn in some way or form, because that's just who I am. But I'm hoping that you will allow me to present some really creative people and great stories and hobbyists on this channel. And so with that being said, I feel like my channel being my name doesn't really represent the channel. It's something that if I'm out and I say, oh yeah, I have a crochet channel, and they say, okay, what is it? I say, oh, it's Teresa McKelvey. Well, after I leave, they're probably going to forget that. So I feel like it needs something that has the word crochet in it, and represents me, represents what you'll find. So I need your help. I love your suggestions. So I'm going to tell you a few things about me so that it will help you in coming up with your suggestions. I obviously love goats. I have some pet goats. I have 3. I'm hoping to add more. I've got my little goat back here. I love crochet. I live in the South. I love lemonade, drinking out of a mason jar. Gosh, feels weird talking about yourself. I like yarn. My first name is Teresa. You know, I thought really, well, I'll just say Teresa McKelvey Crochets, but I still feel like that's kind of, I don't know, it just, that's why I need your help. I am stuck. I would love to hear your suggestions. I want to offer more tutorials. I do a lot of my own kind of creative designs, and I want to start sharing those with you. I say a lot. I'm going to start cutting those out. So I hope that gives you an idea of what I want to do with this channel. I want to do more crochet, more tutorials, more of my own personal designs. And I want to share with you other people's hobby stories and things that they are interested in. And I hope that when you watch one of those, you grab your project and you still crochet right along and we enjoy it. If you have subscribed to my channel, it means so much to me. It really encourages me, and I just want to thank you. If you haven't subscribed, I'd like for you to consider it. If you like these kind of videos, come join this community. I would love the crochet community. They're so warm and inviting and comfortable and fun, and I'm learning so much, and I just want to invite you into that. Of course, like the video if you like it. Help me get in the algorithm. Help my videos become in front of other people who might be interested in crochet and learning about this. And hit that like button. I feel so silly. My granddaughter can say it all. But anyway, hit that like button. Hit the bell. Subscribe. Share the video. Whatever you want to do. I just appreciate you being here with me and spending time with me, and I hope that you have enjoyed yourself and that I've added some value to your day. And I look forward to seeing the names that you come up with. Don't forget to put them in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!